Peace and what's up, world? Brief little review on a snorkel, and this is a J snorkel, which I don't see too often now. I mean, you still see them, but most snorkels will have a purge valve up here, or like a one-way valve to try and keep water out, and then they'll have a purge valve or one-way valve down here to help water just fall naturally out. And those designs with the valves, they can be nice, and I used to use them. But I like the simplicity of a solid piece. Also, this breaks apart really nicely for travel, so I can really easily shove this in a backpack, and this folds as well. It can maintain its shape. So you can see it's not folding here because it's a solid plastic piece, but it compresses really nicely. I can actually, if this is attached, roll it around and stick the end of it in here. It becomes kind of a little circle. Another reason I like the solid piece is it's kind of disciplined my purging. I've always been, at least I thought, a pretty good free diver. You know, um, I never had a problem purging before. Like I said, I did use, or I owned snorkels with purge valves. I had used basic J snorkels before, but I never really appreciated them until I got this one and started using it more. I got this first because it was small. Like I said, I could fit it really easily into, fold it and whatnot, and it keeps its shape. But one thing that's nice about this is it's kind of like a fixed gear bike. If you've ever cycled, a bike with a freewheel hub, the torque transfer is going to be a little slower versus a fixed gear. And this is kind of the same thing. I found that purging was actually a little easier for me. And it may not be like that for everybody. There may be a learning curve, but I say if you're on the market for a snorkel, this is a good look right here. Another good benefit of swimming or free diving I'm going to share, if you have the opportunity, if you live by water, if you live by a swimming pool, a good exercise is to just practice purging. The typical way to purge is to have air in your lungs and, boom, give a big blow and the water will come out the top or the bottom if you have a purge valve. But good exercises to do are to actually, do this in a controlled environment. Don't go out spearfishing and try this, but um, exhaust your lungs, fill the tube with water, and then purge. It may be uncomfortable at first, but get comfortable doing that. That not only helps you in the water, but it can also help you. Um, let's say if you get scared one day, if you work a profession where you have a lot of alarms or things that could go awry, it'll help you keep your calm. It really will. It'll give you a good kind of heartbeat discipline and respiration discipline for your breathing. But this was about the snorkel. Excellent value. I believe this is made by Promate. Um, yeah, I really like it, especially for the folding. It folds really nicely, really well made. Yeah, another thing about the purge valves is they can actually get sand inside. I've never had that problem, but I've seen that happen to people. That's something less to worry about with this. But again, there may be a learning curve. If you've never really snorkeled before or you've just started, maybe stick to a purge valve. But I definitely think this is a worthwhile investment. And the effort it takes to learn to use these is by far and definitely worth it. Well, that's it, world. Peace.